Okay, so my Wimbledon prediction, real quick, I promised I'd give it. And I want to say, last year I called Murray about a week before the tournament started, and I was right. I was right on Rafa. So we'll see. This year is really, really tough because I don't see a dominant front runner. I think Rafa is having a tough time these last couple of years winning the French and then, coming off that hangover, winning the French and then going to the grass, which is direct opposite surface, plays a lot faster. I just don't see him making that adjustment, and I still think that's going to continue. I don't see him winning this year. Djokovic could win, but he was Mr. Clutch a couple years ago. Now it seems like he's getting a little nervous and his confidence is a little off. It's still pretty high. He's getting to the finals almost every tournament, but he's not coming through the big win. So I don't know about him, but I see him getting pretty darn far. And then Murray, he won last year, but he is not the same Murray as last year. I mean, he just got smoked in the semifinals of the French. Now, I mean, it was Nadal, but still, I would expect a better showing from Murray. And so I don't know if he's confident enough to really bounce back and do big things. And then you got Federer, who's such an X factor because, he's got the most pure grass court game, but he's getting up there in age. He also gets nervous on big points and big moments, it seems like, and hasn't been able to crack through in big tournaments. I mean, he's come close, and he's come a lot closer than people will give him credit for in a lot of these quarterfinals and semifinal matches. And, point here, point there, he might have a couple more Grand Slam trophies. And so I don't want to drag this out too long. I think Federer is going to win. My pick is Federer just for the fact I think he's got the best grass court game. I think out of all the top guys, even though he hasn't had the best results out of all of them, he's having really good results for him this year. And I think he's going in with some confidence, and he's got the best game. And the other guys, their confidence level is a little down. So if he can win this would be huge for him in the history of tennis because then he'd have 18 and he'd stop that freight train of Nadal, who's now got 14. And if he won Wimbledon or Federer didn't win, then he won the U.S. Open, which we know Nadal can play great at the U.S. Open. All of a sudden, boom, we're switching the topic of Federer being the greatest to Nadal being the greatest. So I'm picking Fed. Fed, you got to pull through for me, man. You got to pull through. He's like, yeah, whatever. I don't even know you, Pete. But all right, I'm picking Fed, and I love Fed. What's your pick out there? Let me know.